Whatever you do, don't bet on college football without watching this video. I'm Joe DeLeone here at the Sports Geek. We're giving out picks this whole football season for the NFL and college football. Today's video, we're talking college football. We went 3-1 last week. We had a great week last week. So let's start to carry that momentum. The first bet that I really like, I like Missouri minus 6.5 against Kansas. It has a very similar ideology to what I had for the Auburn-Baylor game that hit with Auburn covering. We have a situation here where Missouri has a clear advantage on both lines of scrimmage. They've got a really solid pass rush with Wilson and Young, two guys that could be big-name draft prospects this upcoming year. Their offensive line, Caden Green and Connor Tollison, solid quality offensive linemen, some of the better offensive linemen in the SEC. They now have this really dominant duo of Bo Prabula and Ahmad Hardy running the football. I think that they're going to get all after Jalen Daniels, and also, as soon as they get the rock back, they're going to have an easy time running the football, slowing the game down, keeping it away from Kansas, who is going to try and score as quickly as possible and try to put up as many points as possible. So I really firmly believe that we will see Missouri covering. We've got another SEC pick. I'm going to take Ole Miss minus 10.5 against Kentucky. This is partially a vibes play, but I think that it is one that makes a lot of sense. Lane Kiffin is incredibly vindictive. Kentucky last year kept Ole Miss out of the college football playoff after that early season upset that they put on Ole Miss. We have seen in the past Lane Kiffin emphasize games where they lost a year prior, maybe in an embarrassing fashion, and he locks in preparation. The example from 2023 to 2024 was Georgia when they got smoked, and then they come back and they knock off and upset Georgia. We are going to see, I think, in this game, Austin Simmons really open things up and really attack downfield against a lifeless Kentucky squad. If you missed how Kentucky played against Toledo, I really encourage you to go watch the highlights of that game because they couldn't move the ball. Zach Calzada had a lot of issues. If Ole Miss can actually play to their potential, they should blow past this Kentucky team. The last pick that I really like, Baylor plus 2.5 against SMU. I think SMU this year, we need to recognize they lost a lot of their key defensive players from last season. I don't think that they're as stout along their defensive line as they were last year. And I think Kevin Jennings is a decent quarterback who is going to need to figure out, he needs to figure out how he is going to turn to different guys in this offense. Brashard Smith moved on to the NFL as well. There's a little bit of a reset going on that I don't think has been recognized. I know that Baylor did not play well against Auburn, but it was for the reason that I brought up in last week's preview, is that it had everything to do with a talent gap along the lines. That's not the same here for this SMU game. I still believe that Sawyer Robertson is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They have one of the best receiving rooms in the country. They've got a really solid run game as well. They're going to get back to their momentum, and I don't think that Dave Aranda is going to feel too comfortable if they start the season 0-2. So give me Baylor plus 2.5. Folks, I want you to do me a favor. Comment below what picks that you like, and also hit that like button on this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already.